Welcome to another video from Gweilo 6. You haven't had a really good rant from Gweilo for a number of months now, so I thought I'd give you one today. You know, everybody that watches my channel sort of knows that YouTube has taken upon themselves to throttle my subscribers. Yes, sometimes they take 800 out and 700 out here and there and call them bots. Yeah. Or on a regular basis, they just delete this guy and that guy, one-on-one type thing. And I get that from my, well, used to be subscribers that resubscribe, because I put that in there at the end of every video that, you know, hit that subscribe button again, because chances are pretty good that YouTube has unsubscribed your ass. And it's not people on VPNs from China, it's people from the United States, it's people from Canada, it's people from Australia, it's people from Malaysia and Indonesia, it's people from Russia. Yeah, it's all over the world. And I'm getting a little tired of it. You know, they have this thing that they limit your monetization because either the videos are gross, they're not suitable for your regular ads. If they're talking about pornography, if they're talking about death and destruction, war, you know, all of those bad things that happen out there, and I can understand that. But just recently, today, I noticed that anything to do with the Chinese sickness in China has been limited in their advertising ability on YouTube, because they're not suitable for the majority of the advertisers out there in the world. Okay, well, no, I can live with that. I can understand that. I believe that they're doing what they think that they have to do. But, and this is a big but, guys, I recently did a video in China about a young girl that was adopted, was abandoned in a park in Nanning, China. And she was adopted by an American family in Washington State in the United States. A loving family that raised her as their own. Actually, they didn't just adopt one child, they adopted a girl and another little boy. And now they're pretty well grown up and away they go type thing. Yeah, that one was limited in its advertising abilities because it was not suitable for the majority of the advertisers out there. I call bullshit on that one. Okay, well, another video that I did here not too long ago, it was discussing how I met my wife in China and our ordeal of getting her back to Canada in 14 days. There was definitely nothing wrong with that video, and it was one of the tamest videos I think I have ever done in my life. Yes, and yes, also not suitable for the majority of the advertisers out there. What's another one? Oh, I got my China back. I'm walking up and down Ho Chi Lu saying all the nice things that I can about the world that I live in Nanning, China, and all of the positives. Yeah, you got it. This isn't suitable for the majority of the advertisers out there. So I've got to tell you that chances are YouTube or somebody at YouTube isn't dealing with Gweilo 60 properly, just for the fact that I think they have an office in Taiwan. Could it be that somebody at the office in Taiwan, because I make a reference to the province, the Chinese province of Taiwan in my videos, that they are going in there and they're screwing with my channel? See, the ones with the Chinese sickness per se, I took this. We came to the Thailand Cultural Center today, Wei Fong and I, and we were going to run through this place and take a look at it, but I think it's a holiday. She's closed up, locked up tight, so we couldn't do it. But anyway, back to this Chinese sickness thing, and there was 6 videos in the last, because it's, you know, it's something that people are interested in. So I thought, you know, I'm going to cover it, whether they monetize them or they demonetize them. You know, something like that doesn't matter, because informing you, the people of the world, about my experience and my life in China and abroad now, because I'm sort of, Wei Fong and I are sort of in exile, in a sort of way, in Thailand. The weather's beautiful, the people that we're with are great, the beer is cold, the food is freaking amazing. Like, I never knew that Thailand could have so many different types of foods. It's, oh yeah, China, watch your ass, Thailand's right behind you with the good food. But then I started looking back, and I found a little key in the YouTube analytics that tells me how many were demonetized or limited in their advertising ability. And it came out 20. And these are videos from a long time ago, and up until about, well, I checked them about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and they were all green. Yeah, no problem with monetization, no problem with advertisement, no limited on anything. And they started to limit this one and that one, and it went back into my older stuff that's been okay for a year and a half. Yeah, big yellow flag, limited advertising, because they're not suitable for your advertisers, because they have content in it that's not suitable for the majority of the advertisers. I have to call bullshit on that one too, just for the fact that they've been out there for so long, and there's not been a problem with it. I'm thinking that there's something there, and if you're an executive type person, or somebody that deals with complaints for YouTube, get a hold of me on my channel, because I think somebody's screwing with your stuff, and as they screw with your stuff, you get limited advertisement, and it costs YouTube some money too, I would imagine, because I haven't been making any money off my YouTube channel lately. But that doesn't matter. Make sure that each and every one of you out there throws a couple bucks at the children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. Poor rural Chinese children. It helps them in their daily activities. It helps them with their school, their books, food, medical, dental, things like that. Although I'm not in China right now, it doesn't matter. We're still collecting money for this worthy cause. So, you know, dig down deep, and at 2 minutes and 8 minutes in each one of these videos, there's a card that comes up, says help the children, support the children, make me proud. Those cards that come slipping out are direct links to the Patreon account that you can put a couple bucks on. Another one there, Alex and I did a sit down in front of the river out by his place, talking about how the world has closed off China over the last 2 to 3 weeks. You know, 50,000 air carriers air flights have been suspended from all over the world to China. How the cruise lines have shut down Chinese passports. Doesn't matter your residency, if you've been in say Toronto or Florida or whatever for the last 4 years, and you haven't been to China in the last 4 years, you know, that doesn't matter. Just because of that Chinese passport, you're not allowed on these cruise lines. Okay, you know, but it was limited in its ability for advertisers, because it was not suitable for the majority of the advertisers out there. Why? It was just a conversation between two Canadians sitting in Thailand, discussing what was going on in our worlds and what we see. So you see, that's one of those things that I can't understand why YouTube is doing this. I get an email from Barrett. He's another YouTuber from that works out of China, him and his son Oli. And he says, well, everything that I deal with, every time I mention this, I'm not going to say it because you know they'll demonetize my ass. Every time I mention this this China sickness, bingo bango bongo, the limited little yellow flag comes up, and that particular video doesn't make them any money. And he's saying, Gweilo, is this happening to you too? And I don't watch out that close, so I started checking it. Yeah, I'm being limited in the advertising on my channel also, and it's sort of driving me nuts. It's got me to the point right now where I'm looking for other platforms to put my stuff on, just for the fact that if YouTube doesn't want Gweilo 60 stuff, and they don't want to hear the honest truth as I see it, and my life sees it in China and abroad, in exile here in Thailand, then maybe I'll change the platform that I'm putting these out on. You know, the money doesn't mean anything to me. It's the idea that they are trying to punish people for telling the truth, and that's not an honest way to do business. You know, YouTube, get your head out of your ass. If your system is broken, fix it. And if it's not broken, and this is the attitude that you have, I think you're going to see more and more content creators just say to hell with it, and hopefully there's other platforms out there that become just as popular as YouTube, that people like myself and Barrett and Alex and Daniel and all of these YouTubers out there that are putting out good content, honest content, not sensationalizing everything, can put their stuff on the internet and be rewarded for their honesty and hard work. I'm a little pissed. So how's that for a rant on YouTube? I just about got run over by that motorcycle, didn't I? Oh well. And as I did this rant, my wife didn't get to go to the Thailand Cultural Center, and she was okay with that. And through all of this time, she's been sitting here by herself. She puts up with a lot for this YouTube channel. So the idea that we get throttled back, and I'm putting my time into it, my wife is putting her time into it, my friends and their families are putting their time into it. It's getting to the point where if you're not appreciated in this world, you change your world. And Gweilo 60 might just do that because of YouTube's attitude. That's another Gweilo 60 video. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching.